Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Hustle Cat with your host, Fallen Wolf. Arr! So, this is probably about the quickest that I've done another episode of a visual novel of one of my video playthrough series. As you can tell, I'm really enjoying this. Um, I think we are pretty close to finishing Mason. I'm pretty close to finishing Mason's route. We should definitely be. I'm hoping this video will be the last one. Might be another one, a very short one, but I'm gonna try to finish this in a last playthrough. But yeah. So what happened? So basically, what happened last time? Mason. I don't know if she got angry or whatever, and she cut us as a cat. And so now we're wondering why. She's been hanging out at this store owner, this older gentleman's owner store, and we asked about, does you know about Mason, and she cut us. So I'm really enjoying this playthrough though, and I'd also like to say that as of the time of this recording, I am planning on tomorrow doing another stream. I think I'm going to go with Adastra. I do want to apologize to people that follow me on Twitter and other social media. I haven't been really doing too well mentally wise, which sucks. Which it really is a terrible feeling because I thought I was getting better, but that's not the point. But the point is, apologize to anybody. I'm not going to be leaving Twitter. I'm not going to be leaving any of my social media. I've been feeling very depressed as of late, and it sucks. It's not a good feeling, and it's hard for me. You know, I don't get the details. Maybe one day I thought about having a actual talking streams and chats about myself and what's going on in my life. Let's just say that I'm dealing with a lot right now, and it's getting better, but it's just such a slow crawl. Sometimes it's such a slow crawl, and it's hard for me. I've dealt with a lot of my past, and it's hard to understand that people really care about me. I know I know deep down that I have a lot of loyal subscribers and some good friends, and it's hard for me to understand that with just the things I've dealt with in the past. But I want everyone to know that I am a little bit better. I'm still kind of down, but we ain't got no time for that. We got Hustle Cat to play. We got a lot of other visual novel games to play. I've still got extracurricular activities to play. Continue on with Adastra. I'm gonna get that started. I'm gonna seriously get at least one video of that next week because that game has been getting a lot of updates left and right. I'm still debating on doing Echo. I think I'm going to end up doing Echo, just not right now. I just heard that a prequel to Echo called Smoke Room came out. So that's another one on my list. After I catch up with, after I play more of Echo, then I'll go to the prequel. But there's so many games. Chemo Coliseum. I want to play Chemo Coliseum, Killigan's Treasure. I still need to make an opening for that. Well, yeah, I still need to make an opening for that. I'm interested in playing that game. There's a lot of games I'm interested in playing. Besides visual novel games or furry games, there's Catherine I want to give a try. I talked about Yakuza 0. I'm really excited for that. The Yakuza 0 is going to be a long-ass series because that game is massive. Like, that's going to be a long game. That's not even including if I don't do side quests. Like, that game is huge. So, that's a game that is going to be, like, on and off because how massive and huge it is. But I want to get Yakuza 0. I even want to go to consoles. There's a few games coming up for consoles. You got, everyone knows April, Final Fantasy comes out in April. 7 comes out in April. March we have, March is Persona 5 Royal, which I'm hyped for. I couldn't be more hyped for. So there's a lot of games. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I just need to understand. I need to stop worrying about viewer counts. And I need to stop worrying about feeling like sometimes things are going out of crawl, because this is for these videos are for me and everyone watching. These are for us to have enjoyment, and I think I started losing that message when I started my channel with and started getting greedy, and that's something that I need to work on. That's something that I need to stop, because this is to have fun. This is to introduce new games, new visual novels that maybe people have not seen and possibly will buy and support the teams. You know, like Died Wolf, that he's an amazing writer and he deserves a lot of credit. Echo, I can't say too much about what I've seen. It's amazing writing. It's amazing writing, but I just haven't played it yet, so I can't fully say. But Adastra I've seen. Adastra's from the Echo team. That's an amazing. I mean, granted, I do have a few issues last episode, but for the most part, I'm perfectly content with the way that game is. It's a little different because there's not really many choices so far, but it's a good written story. So I wanted to apologize for my outburst on Twitter and my social media for anybody that follows me, and I want us to have a good. I want us to have a good time. I want us to have a good time. I want this to be about us having fun and coming together, and just relaxing and having you guys and girls just for a small time joining me in these fantasy worlds, these amazing, well-crafted worlds. So, thank you to everyone who follows me, and thank you to everyone on social media. And I apologize, and I'm very glad to have my subscribers and followers, and I wouldn't ask for it to be any differently. So anyway, that was a little serious discussion, but without any further ado, I think we know what we came here for. Cats. Lots of them. We came for lots of cats. So let's keep going. I keep running, well past the point where I can see the corner store. My hand stinks like hell, and I think I see some beads of blood at the corners, but that's not what bothers me. What the hell was her problem? Should I even go to work? She'll be there later. What if she goes after me then too? I don't think she'd do that, but I also didn't think she'd scratch me. And look where we are now. My pace slows until I'm just sort of puttering along. I could go home, but I don't think I have any peroxide or bandages. And you know where I'd go for that. The corner store. I can't wrap my head around it. Whatever the case, it's hard to feel sympathy for someone who just messed up my hand. I'm not feeling any better when I approach the cafe. I see some people-shaped objects in the window. People are here, so I better snap out of it. That looks like Landry and Hayes? I know Hayes won't pry, but Landry's such a mama bird. Well, nothing to do but go for it. I take a deep breath to prepare myself, then open the door. Oh my gosh. This music is so somber too. Like, I'm just like, I want to know, like, Mason, why did you do that? Like, I know, I get the feeling, that's why I said I get the feeling that's her father, her grandfather, and something happened, and she doesn't want to talk about it. Ugh. Oh hey Avery, oh my gosh, what happened? We better get you patched up. Oh, Avery, come here. We have a first aid kit in the bathroom. Oh, knocking my pop filter off. Thanks. Hayes runs to the bathroom for the kit. I duck in to wash my hands and sit in the chair Landry's pulled up. Thanks guys, it's no big deal, it's just a scratch. It's best to treat it quickly and effectively. You shouldn't risk infection. You don't know where strays have been. You could get something like cat scratch fever. I thought that was just a song. A song? Never mind. It was a stray though, right? It wasn't one of the cats here or your cat. Yeah, it was a wild stray. Okay, I'd be worried if we had a cat who'd become aggressive. How do you tell him it's our chef who become aggressive? But be careful, leave it to Graves to bring in the news cats. However, he corrals them. He does it well. He says some more stuff about stray cats and Graves, but I'm not paying attention as Hayes patches me up. I peer past them both towards the kitchen. He says some more stuff about stray cats and Graves. I just repeated it. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't Mason. Could have been a coincidence where some random cat hates the sound of my voice. It's possible, isn't it? First Mason doesn't show up, now this. I knew I felt bad about today. My mouth dries up and I feel my heart stutter. She's not here? Where is she? What if she doesn't come in at all and it's my fault? Hayes, don't get too worked up. We've dealt with all sorts of weird things here, right? We can handle a cat scratch and a little cooking. Those rank pretty low on the weirdo meter. What do you mean Mason didn't show up? Where is she? I don't know. We haven't heard anything. But don't worry, she might just be sick or something, you know? We're kind of lax about missed days. You can't exactly call out sick with cat paws. But still, it's not like her to not show up. She's never missed a day. but I make a pretty mean grilled cheese sandwich. And Hayes is good in the kitchen too, right, Hayes? Maybe not on this scale, but I can try. I don't know. I don't want to disappoint anyone. They're so calm about it, but there's this ball of anger simmering in my gut and bubbling up my throat. Maybe Reese was right. Maybe I'm gonna be treated like this if I get close to her. Avery, please don't be upset. Huh? You look so angry. Oh, I do? Sorry, I was thinking about something. Hayes doesn't look convinced. Not surprising. I've never been good at hiding my anger. Well, I'm gonna get to work. Hayes, will you help me prep? Landry and Hayes head into the back. As they go, I notice their low murmuring and stolen glances. Let them gossip. Everyone does around here. I sullenly reload the napkin holders, staring out the window the whole time. Why is my hand covered in salt? Guess I knocked the shaker over. Didn't even notice. Crap. I flicked the salt off my hand and picked up the shaker. I didn't break it, did I? Avery! I pinched the shaker in surprise. It clatters against the floor. Now it's definitely broken. Avery, she's here! Salt cascades onto the floor. Now I've got more cleanup to do. I don't have to cook after all. She's getting prepped. Did she say what happened, or where she was, or... There's still a part of me that's hoping, in spite of myself, that maybe something else came up. That maybe I had to run in with a different crooked-tailed tabby. Didn't ask. I'm sure she has her reasons. Wouldn't be like her to just play hooky. But clawing my hand isn't like her either, is it? I leave the leaky salt shaker where it lies. I need to see her. There she is, chopping veggies like nothing happened. There's Hayes scrambling around to ready pots and pans. Are you sure you feel okay? If you're sick, you shouldn't fuss over work. We wouldn't want to get germs on the food. Not that you're germ-filled. I'm not sick. Okay, as long as everything is alright. Oh, Avery, I guess you heard. Misa freezes when she hears my name. She stands still, facing away, shoulders braced. Then she resumes her prep. She just goes back to work like nothing happened. Yeah, just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I want to see her face, know what she's thinking. I try to crane my neck to look, but she whips her head away. I don't get more than a glimpse. I might be reading too much into a split-second glance, but I think I saw guilt. I have to talk to her or I'm gonna explode. Hey, Mason? Nothing. I've never seen someone so interested in chopping vegetables. Mason, you hear me? Or do I have to ask Hayes to get your attention? What? Can you help me get something from the basement? See, my hand got all scratched up by some cat. Oh god, the sound effect scared the hell out of me. I was like, oh my god, I thought she was gonna stab me. Oh my god. Oh, can I have headphones on? That sounded a little louder. That just ruined the moment. I'm sorry. I know it's ruined a serious moment like this. She chops celery like a public execution. After a long deep breath, she finally turns to me. Shouldn't mess with strays like that. Just come with me. Uh-oh. I'm surprised she lets me drag her by the wrist downstairs. She could easily make this like carrying a stone block down a mountain. Well, physically, she's already doing it emotionally. What? What do you mean, what? What? You? What the hell, man? It doesn't have the impact I want, but you try and piece together words when you feel like you're about to boil over. You can't play dumb when you're the one who did it. I panicked. You sure did. Is that your answer every time you get upset? Just take a chunk out of someone? Look. You look. Whatever your problem is, you didn't have to hurt me. I didn't mean to. No, that's weak. I thought we were cool. But if you're just gonna bully me? Oh, we're gonna get in a fight. Oh no, we're gonna get in a fight. No. We're gonna get in a fight, aren't we? Think that's new? That I'm not used to hearing that? Go ahead. I get it from everyone. Oh no, you don't get to hide behind that. That doesn't work for me. Why do you push? I didn't ask for this. I thought we had something nice, but then you push and pry. Give up like everyone else. Don't make this about you unless you're gonna do it to apologize. Told you it was an accident. I'm sorry, okay? Oh, I can't have this conversation with you right now. I need to go. I storm upstairs, shutting out whatever. No, I'm so. No, like, oh. Just talk about it, guys. Just talk things out. Find out why she did it. Like, don't get me wrong. Mason's in the wrong for scratching us. But, like, Avery, come on. Like, try to talk to them rationally. Like, they're both at fault. I hate this. Because I was like, they're so good together. I hope it doesn't end badly. I storm upstairs, shutting out whatever response she might have had for me. I'm making more noise than I expected. Thanks, cheap old wooden steps. Good, let everyone hear it. I don't stop storming until I'm outside. If Landry and Hayes didn't hear me before, I'm sure they hear me slam the door. I can't stay here. I want them to know I'm mad, but that doesn't mean I want to talk about it. I need some air. But where do I go? If I go home, I won't come back. Maybe I'll walk in circles until I forget everything about scruffy orange cats. I stare at the ground as I walk, forcing my focus on the cracks in the asphalt, the scuffs on the side of my shoe, anything to distract. It works, a little. At least I don't feel like punching my heart anymore. I should have paid more attention to where I was going. Look where I ended up. I love making things worse for myself. Oh, you ended up at the corner store. Yes, he did. I knew. I was like, you ended up at the corner store, didn't you? The owner's still here, still reading a book. I still have no idea what I'm doing. I stand still in the doorway. Good plan. Close the door. Only after the door fails to jingle does he look up. It looks like he's about to say something else, but stops. I can feel his eyes on my bandaged hand. You're that kid from earlier. You alright? Yeah, I don't know what I did, but that cat sure didn't like it. Don't worry. I'm not mad or disgruntled or anything. Not at him, at least. Close the door. This time I oblige to step up to the counter. He sets the book down and gives me his full attention. I wanted to, apologize for causing trouble, I guess. If I was prying or something, don't matter to me. Sorry she got wild. Guess it happens with strays. She's sweet with me. Oh. Did you find her somewhere or adopt her or something? Don't own her nothing. Comes and goes when she wants. Runs off during the day, always comes back mornings and evenings. Don't know why. Not like I feed her. I think I know the type. How's your hand? It wasn't a deep scratch. It's the principle, you know? You think you know someone and then... So how did you know Mason? You see her? Oh crap, he's sharp. Oh, are you related? I see the resemblance. Same front and all. I didn't know that was genetic. My granddaughter. Oh, I called it. I was like, this is either her father or her grandfather. Okay, grandfather. My granddaughter. You didn't answer my question. I can't really figure out. See, they messed up. I can't really figure out how he feels about it. I don't know why it is. Or what I can't figure out is how he feels about it. Is he worried about her? Angry? Excited? I don't know. He's even harder to read than Mason. Oh, I didn't know. We work together. Work together? Yeah, she's really cool. I like her a lot. Well, usually. Is that what you're calling it now? Work? His already frosty demeanor ices over. The way he stares at me makes me nervous. What'd I say? Is it because I said I like her? I didn't mean it like that. Well, not really. Oh man, I gotta get my thoughts together and... Yeah, my voice squeaks, keeping it real cool, Gray. Though it's also fun, you know, another useless delinquent, huh? Like her. Ooh. What? Causing trouble for us decent, hard-working folk. That's your idea of work? Look, I think you've got the wrong idea, sir. I work at a cafe. He's not buying it, and I throw in the sir, and I throw in the sir and everything. What'd she do? What do you mean by delinquent? He studied me for what's probably the longest minute to exist in eternity. I'm not sure if he's gonna say something, or if I should say something, or if I should even move. I shouldn't move, right? If I run away, I could never come back, and I'd never learn more about Mason. I'd give anything to have someone break this awkward moment. Oh no, Mason! It's like, I'd give anything! Mason's gonna be pissed. She's angry. The worst possible someone has showed up. There she is, hackles raised. Not like her to show up at this time of day. I better go. Sorry. Oh, I don't even have time to hope that Mason stayed behind because there she is at my feet. Should have known you'd come back. Meddling again. What, you come back to finish the job? I shot the bandit with a sneer. Her tail puffs up like static. Don't do this, not here. You want to talk so bad, we'll do it at the cafe. Fine with me. To long silent walk back. Curiosity overtakes my anger. What happened between them? I'm sure it's something to do with that delinquent stuff, but I don't know where to start. The bits and pieces of possibilities swirl uselessly in my head. We head straight to the basement, barely sparing a nod for Hayes along the way. At least he didn't try to say anything. I would have known what to tell him. Look, sorry. Don't know what else to say, but I mean it. I'm sorry. I really panicked. Wow, she starts right off with that. Takes some wind out of my sails. She's not defensive or competitive anymore. But please, stop pushing. You aren't gonna help. I sorta barged in and messed stuff up, huh? I'm sorry. Is there anything I should know? Like, I mean, for stuff like this, so I don't put you in a bad spot again? Though, I don't know where else you'd go as a cat, so maybe it won't come up again. Just there. Just don't go. It's gonna just cause problems. Are you still going to go? Can't see him any other way. Your grandpa? Why not call him? I bet he misses you. You can explain that you're busy with work or have another job and invite him to... He wouldn't come. I'm sure he would. He could close the store for lunch, or I could cover the counter for him. I'm sure he'd make time for his... No, he doesn't want to see me. What? Why? It's none of your business. Just don't go. Come on, Mason. I care about you a lot, and I want to help you, or at least be there for you. But it's really hard when you won't tell me anything. Oh, I reach over to put my hand on her. She's gonna pull away any second, I know it. But she doesn't. Oh, this is so... Oh my... I love this. Oh, this is... Yep. Well, this is definitely the video screen cap. This is so sweet. You said it was nice someone wasn't afraid of you, so here I am, not being afraid. Prying. I'm super nosy. I want to know more about you. I slip my fingers between hers. She looks away, but tentatively locks her fingers with mine. We used to be close. Me and her? Oh, her grandpa, of course. Wait, she's actually talking about it. I squeeze her hand in encouragement. Grew up with him. Right above that corner store, we'd bake for the store together. It was nice. When I got older, we stopped talking. Think he didn't know what to do with a teenager. Maybe I reminded him too much of my mom. It just turned into fights. It's all we did after a while. I started skipping school, making bad friends, getting into bad stuff, and he's not stupid. He knew. We got into a real bad one, and I left. Just took my stuff and left. Oh, Mason, I'm so sorry. It's what it is. Can't change the past. Drifted for a while, then I thought, the hell with this. I'm gonna show him wrong and get a real job. So I came here. And I love it, but it's hard to come back, you know? I can't talk to him like that. Went to check on him one day. He was so lonely. Real happy to have company. Started talking to me, cat me, more than he had to human me. First it was about his day, achy knees, what a customer said, but later it was me. Said he missed me, but it was too late. I want to stay with him whatever way I can. Even if it's as a stray cat. If he said he misses you, couldn't you talk to him? It's not that simple. You saw how mad he got when you said you're my friend. Oh, you saw that? Hmm. So, I think he misses me like I'm already lost. It's fine, I can look after him like this. Better than what we could have had if I was a human. Not gonna try to change it. Can't afford to lose it. That almost sounds like song lyrics. I'm not trying to go off tangent, but that almost sounds like song lyrics. Not gonna try change it, not gonna lose. Oh, I'm like, oh, that sounds so familiar. She pulls her hand away and shoves it back into her pocket. It's a shame. Her hands were rough but warm. Don't know what else to do. I should stick to cooking. At least I'm good at that. I think you're good at more than that. Better get back to work. Hazel burned the kitchen down. Is he really that bad? Not as bad as you. Hey! She does the unbelievable. She cracks a smile. With a pat on my shoulder, she heads upstairs. I hear the creaking of each step, but the noise stops at the top. Avery. Yeah? Thanks for listening. Anytime, Mason. Aww. She keeps the menu simple, but those little tea sandwiches are delicious. She fixes one for me and I shovel it into my gaping maw during my break. She even gives me those sugar snap pea chips that I like. I salvage what I can of the day, but I'm mixing up orders while I think about Mason and her grandpa. She thinks it's unfixable, but that can't be the case. I know I'm being nosy. I should leave her to her business, but I continue messing up orders as I think about a plan. My tips suffered a lot today, but I think I got an idea that'll make it worth it. Did Mason stick around? I bet she didn't. Sure enough, she left without as much of a word. We made a few steps forward in communication, but there's bound to be some tripping. Hayes handles kitchen cleanup. I know he offered because things are still weird with me and Mason. Good, that clears the front for the next stage of my plan. Like a secret agent, I slip upstairs and pull out the chocolate cake I've been eyeing all day. Mason considers it her specialty. I consider it heaven. Step 1, I box up a piece of cake. Step 1.5, I box up a second piece. For me. Consider it my finder's fee if this plan works. If not, it's my preemptive consolation prize. I shove the boxes into a to-go bag, then dump a fistful of menus on top. That's step 2, by the way. Then step 3, be cool. That's the hardest step so far. I finish up my cleaning chores and scurry home. I take the other way home, the one that doesn't put me past the corner store. Don't want to invade anyone's space, not yet. Step 4, try to sleep. That turns out to be harder than the last step. I can't stop thinking about Mason. Maybe I am meddling too much. But if anything's going to be better than what they're doing now, neither of them are going to take the first step. This has to be the right thing. Step 5, sleep in. I do that part real well. I don't process my alarm until the 3rd time it goes off. Good thing the cafe lags about attendance. Anyway, it's part of the plan, I promise. I eat my slice of cake for breakfast. Gotta make sure it's still good the next day. Trust me, it is. Trust me, it is. So that's step... whatever. The higher my number of steps gets, the more my heart pounds. I really hope this works. Okay, the actual step 6, once I'm 100% sure Mason's left for work, that was the sleeping in part, see? I slip into the corner store. Sure enough, her grandpa's there reading the paper. He glances up but scowls and returns to the sports page. Here goes nothing. So, we got off on a bad foot the other day. I wanted to clear things up. What do you care about some old man's opinion? Don't care about you one way or another. But I care about what you think I'm doing. What you think Mason's doing. I see where Mason got that glare from. It sends a chill down my spine. Get out. I can do this. I can stand my ground. Okay, I will. I just wanted to give you something first. It's from her. From our work. I put the to-go bag on the counter and scooted toward him. It's from yesterday, so the ice is a little crunchy, but it's still good. I should know. I had some. Not from that piece, of course. I included menus if you want to see what we do. It's a cat cafe. If you like strays, you might like our cats too. I deflected his glare from me to the From from me to the to-go bag. He's staring so hard I think it might catch fire. I put the menu next to the bag, but he doesn't move. His gaze sneaks over to the menu. I guess it's time to enact step 7. Withdraw coolly. Okay, that's all. I'll go now, like you said. Bye. Uh-oh. I hope this works out. Yep, that was cool. No use worrying anymore, I guess. I completed my big plan. The final step is to see what happens. I wonder what he's thinking. Is he happy that Mason's got a good job now? Does it matter if he's still mad? I hope I did the right thing. Reese and Landry's head snap up as they hear the door. Oh, Avery, thank goodness. I was worried something had happened to you. 2 tardy workers in a week. I'll have to talk to Graves about tightening that absence policy. It's no big deal, Reese, as long as nothing happened. You okay, Avery? Yeah, sorry. I slept through my alarm, but I'm here ready to go. Well, it's not entirely a lie, right? Mason's here, right? Everything okay? Yeah, I thought she was getting sick yesterday, but she said she feels fine. She's making some amazing pumpkin soup today. You should try it. Don't dip your grubby paws into the stock pot until you're on break. Yeah. Beyond that initial fuss, it's a quiet day. I'm making it feel 10 million times longer by spending my time staring at the door. Is he gonna show up? I keep yawning. Why do I keep yawning? Is he gonna show up? Is Mason gonna get mad if he does? Meow. I'm so distracted I almost tripped over Marina. At least she's looking out when I'm not. Sorry, buddy. I give her some extra catnip and apology, but I should know by now that starts a feeding frenzy around these parts. Before I know it, I'm up to my neck in cats. Hash browns are practically climbing up my pants to get the jar out of my hands. Then I hear it. The door. I nearly dropped the jar. Oh, is it him? It's him! It's him! He actually came. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I slammed the catnip jar on the table and walked through the circling cats to get to the door before Landry. Welcome, sir. I'm happy to see you. Just coffee. You got it. Here, come take a seat. Kick up your heels and relax. He doesn't do that last part, but he at least follows me to the seat close to the kitchen and settles in. I wonder which one is supposed to be towards the kitchen. I'm actually curious. Because I don't see that many chairs. What kind of coffee would you like? We have all sorts of varieties, compliments of our barista. Yes, our barista Hayes. I want you, Hayes. I'm going to be so happy when I get to Hayes. Oh, I want him so bad. I want to play around so bad. I had to save it for last though, because I know what happens in it already. Do you like espresso, cappuccinos, flat whites, macchiatos, puccinos? Oh gosh, I still don't know much about coffee and I'm nervous, okay? So I rambled a bit. Just coffee, nothing fancy. You got it, sir. It's on the house, by the way. Family discount. I love Avery because he's so nervous. He's like me. He's like, It's like me if I was just trying to impress my girlfriend's parents or guardian. I'm like, or my boyfriend. Like, you know, like I don't know what to say. In that case, give me the soup too. The special. Coming right up. I bounded to the kitchen like I'm breaking up a wedding at the end of a rom-com. I want to tell her so bad. Don't run in my kitchen. Oh, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Every time I try to do recordings, I always messing up. I'm always sneezing or sniffling. I'm sorry. Just a little wound up. We've got a special guest. Don't care about She's like, don't care about celebrities. Don't care about celebrities. Oh, it's something different. You'll see. Order up. Okay, thanks, bye. Freaking Avery. I grabbed the tray and careened back onto the floor. Mason's grandpa barely even looks up when I set the coffee and soup before him. It's a shame. I put a real good flourish on it too. He does notice that I can't stop staring at him as he sips his coffee. Close your mouth unless you want to catch flies. Right, like before. I'm busy myself by aggressively cleaning all the tables around him. He stares at first but gets used to it and ignores me. He's just silently eating soup with a stone-faced stare into the distance. Is he watching the cats? I'm gonna pretend he's watching the cats. When I see him push the bowl away, I pounce. So, what do you think? Tastes familiar. Well, that's great. I'll get the chef so you can pay your compliments to her. Avery, stop! I don't stick around to hear him object. Mason, hey, Mason! What, I'm right here. Oh, okay, a customer wants to talk to you about the food, of course. What, they got a problem? Ain't no problems with my cooking. Oh, Mason's bad. No, I think he liked it. Come on. I grab her hand and pull her out of the kitchen. Oh. I've barely got her out of the kitchen when I feel her freeze. She's suddenly as heavy and still as a statue. Her grandpa looks just as shocked. An eternity passes. I feel like I'm gonna melt caught between their stares. Mason looks pretty angry. Maybe I messed up. Maybe this is the mistake. She opens her mouth to say something. Oh, you took my recipe. Just doing what you taught me. Been here all this time? Yeah. Got your cake yesterday, the chocolate one. Still making the icing too sweet. Come over and I'll show you how to make it again. Oh. Mason's never been one for a lot of words, but now she looks like she's lost all of them. She stares at me dumbfounded, then back at her grandpa. I better get back to work. Oh, the music stopped. Did I drive you off? Didn't mean to push you away. I was scared. Lost too many people like that, so I went too tough. Regret it every day. It wasn't you. I was bullheaded, too stubborn, wanted to prove myself and let pride get the best of me. Her grandpa does something I've never seen from him before. He has such a sweet grandfather smile. Oh my gosh, he has a grandpa smile. That's a grandpa smile right there. That's a great smile. His eyes glimmer a bit in a glossy sort of way. Maybe it's the light. He clears his throat. I gotta work. Mason turns and takes unsteady steps towards the kitchen. Key lime pie. Make me key lime tomorrow. You know it's my favorite. I don't think I've ever had key lime pie in my life yet. Mason freezes in place. It's gotta be the lighting. Her eyes are also glittering when she turns around. Yeah. And with a forced march, she disappears back into the kitchen. I heave a sigh of relief, which is enough to remind her grandpa that I'm here. You. What's your name? Am I in trouble? Avery, sir. Avery. Thank you. Think we needed a bonehead to get moving. Bonehead? Anytime. I'm just glad. I hope this means you'll talk more. You said this was on the house, right? Yep, you got it. Good. Come by sometime and I'll repay the favor. You like donuts? Love 'em, sir. Good. Now, gotta get back to work. Can't keep the store closed. Could get used to taking lunch breaks, though. Bye, Avery. Bye. He's gone and out the door before I realized I should have asked his name, too. Ah, crap. Guess I'll ask next time I see him. I should go check on the other boathead. Mason's hunched over the counter, hands balled up into fists. Oh no, is she angry at us? Is she mad at me? Mason. She starts and turns away to stir the soup. She's adamant about looking away, no matter how hard I try to get her attention. I think she's mad. Oh, she might be mad at us. Really got your nose into this one. Couldn't leave it alone, could you? Just had to keep prying. I know I probably should have left it alone, but what if you never reconciled? I couldn't stop thinking about that. Like, what if it stayed as a lonely guy with a cat he doesn't know is his granddaughter? That's too sad. I know it's gonna be a long path from here, but so nosy, so pushy. I freeze. My heart is gonna jump out of my throat. Oh, she's gonna hit us. I don't know how to react to that. My fight or flight instinct is going wild. But then she looks up. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! Oh, she's happy. She's happy. Oh my gosh! I was like, oh no, is she gonna be real pissed? Oh my gosh! Oh no! I'm not gonna save it. I want to do this as a screen cap now, but no, I'm gonna do the other one. I think the other one's more romantic, but. Oh, that is so touching. I'm glad that this game has a gallery that automatically saves the pictures in the... Oh. But then she looks up. Logically, I know she has emotions besides scowling, but seeing such a genuine smile from her, it's such a pleasant surprise. I can't help but smile back. You stubborn idiot. Thank you. Of course. Glad I could be an idiot for good, for once. She's actually laughing. She is. Before I can say anything, she turns away. I'm never gonna forget that expression. Maybe she used to smile like that all the time. I hope I get to see it more often. Get back to work, day's not over yet. You too, if you slack off, I'm gonna steal all the Mont Blanc. You don't even like Mont Blanc. We'll see about that. Oh my god. Oh, and even this shit. I stupidly putter around for the rest of the day. I barely even register what's happening. After a stress strain like that, nothing else could possibly get me all worked up again. Mason calls me to the kitchen at the end of the day. I bet she needs me to lend my muscle to scrubbing the soup out of the stock pot. Wait, I'm the worst person to ask. I have negative muscle. Instead, I see her at the counter with 2 to-go bags. Huh? What's all this? A couple of things. First, cookies for Granddad. Will you go with me to take them to him? I can't carry them. Oh yeah, you gonna go hang out there after work? Of course. The second one's for you. Made you dinner, so stop ordering takeout. You're gonna get scurvy if you keep eating nothing but pizza. Oh, thank you. Pizza contains all the food groups, so I'd be fine, but I appreciate it. And there's one more thing. Before I can even move my lips to form a question, she grabs my shoulder and pushes me into the wall. She's not too forceful, but it doesn't stop the pathetic yelp of surprise as I make impact. Is this going where I think it's going? There we go! There's the screen cap! There it is! I was like, where's the kiss CGI? There it is! Yep. She needs to bend to kiss me. She's a tall... Yeah, she's a little tall. She's a tall woman. Oh. But I like that. I like all of this a whole lot, actually. Her kiss feels like she's trying to force me into the wall. This is going to be a lot to keep up with. But I like that, too. Come on, let's go. She pulls away and drops the to-go bag in my hands. Her steps take her to the threshold of the door where she stops waiting for me. You got it. I barrel out the back door. Oh, these CGI scenes are so cute. The cat's actually smiling. Oh, she's so happy now. Oh, and look at the cats. Look at the cat paw to-go bags. They're actually see-through. They're like plastic see-through. Oh, I like this. I love this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. A moment later, I feel a cat land on my shoulder. I don't know how she jumped that high, but it is Mason. She's capable of anything. Alright, to Grandpa's. Can I call him Grandpa? Aww. Okay, we're gonna stop here because this is perfect. I did say I was gonna try to finish. I know we're done for a fact. This is like the last scene, so we're almost done. I'm gonna stop here. This is so sweet, though. I am loving this so much. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, dude, the way she cried, I was like, oh no. So, I hope everyone's enjoying. Like I said before, I'm really enjoying this visual novel. We're almost done this route. Like I said, if people are interested, you know what? No, I always say that. I'm gonna play this regardless. I'm doing all of the routes, but since we're getting close to the end, again, like I've said before, please feel free to comment down below. Feel free to tell me whose route you're interested in me playing. Besides Hayes, I'm not doing Hayes because he's last automatically. But feel free to tell me like which route you'd like to see me play after I finish Masons. And push comes to shove and I don't really get any responses, I'll figure it out myself. But you know, I'm really enjoying this game. It's very touching, and it's surprisingly a game with no NSFW scenes, and it's touching though. I like this. I'm fine with this. It's interesting to play a game that's not furry, it's more human based, that is more more human based, but I think it's a good visual novel. I think it is a little bit short. Again, I said it before, a little bit short, but I give it credit where credit due. It is only $20 compared to other visual novels that are, you know, like $40, $50. So I'll give credit where credit is due. I like the art style. It's anime-ish, but it's I like the colors though. It is anime-ish, but the colors are great. I think the colors work very well for this game. Besides that though, as of the time of this recording, as I said in the beginning of the video, tomorrow I am going to stream some more Adastra, Echoes Project's Adastra, and I may try to sneak in another video for something else along the way. But I'm really enjoying this. I hope everyone here is having I hope everyone here has a wonderful night, and I hope, and again, if you do not mind, feel free to comment, like, and or subscribe to my channel or any of my videos if you want any more. And also down below I have links to my Twitter to get announcements and to see my little silly self do silly things. Twitter down below, Discord, and all of those other fun things. But anyway, this has been Fallen Wolf. And you have been part of the Fallen Pack. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.